we lost my baby brother like in 2007, and she kind of never really recovered from that.
What happened with that?
He got murdered, man. My baby brother got murdered at a party.
Really?
Yeah.
How old was he?
He was 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the situation?
I was in prison, so I don't really know. You know what I mean? I wasn't there. But yeah, I just think, I found solace in, us taking care of her in that way instead of her having to revisit that with one of us. Because, in the Black community, that's a big deal. It happens that way a lot where parents bury their children just by virtue of the way we grew up and the environments that we're in.
Yeah. Did they ever catch the guys who did it or anything of that sort? Was anyone charged with the murder, arrested, anything?
Nope.
Does that fuck you up? That you just have no idea
You
what
have
happened?
no idea how I think, Vlad. Like, you just don't know, man. But yeah, definitely it fucks me up. It bothers me every day. Absolutely.
If the guys who did it or the guy who did it, because when it comes to murder, there's no statute of limitations. So you never know. Someone could be watching this interview and say, you know something, I'm gonna, I like BG Knocc Out, I like Vlad TV. I know who did it. I'm gonna call it in, and I'm gonna say that so and so on this.
I'd rather they call me instead of calling it in. Like, to be honest,
Okay. So
yeah, because I want his family to experience what my family experienced. Like, that's how I really feel.
Yeah.
If I was 80 years old, 90 years old, and I had the ability, I still would feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's your baby brother, of course. You wanna, revenge is a natural thing. It's something I feel as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's people, who I wouldn't mind killing if given the opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. So you're saying that if that person was caught and given the death penalty,
I wouldn't be happy. Nah.
Wouldn't be happy.
Nah. And it's probably a sad thing on my part too. Like, it's probably immature of me, but I just feel that way, man. Like, I hope I grow out of it one day, but right now, that's how I feel, man, because I was the closest thing to that little boy, Like, me and him was really tight. Like, I was his favorite brother. I hate to say it, but I was. And I took him under my wing. So I'm talking about from the time he came into the world, you know what I mean? He used to follow me around everywhere. And at first, he used to make me mad. Then I used to be like, oh, man, come on. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's like, that shit cuts deep, man. And I believe God separated me from that situation because I believe I wouldn't be here talking to you right now if I was home,
What was the age difference between the two?
I'm 5 years older than him. He was born in 1980.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was like, you're in high school, he's in junior high.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you. If you were out knowing how you are,
yeah,
first thing you would do is jump in the car and go try to figure out what happened.
Yeah,
probably bring some homies with you. And
yeah, I'm not one of them type of people. I don't need people with me either. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
But I can imagine what would have happened. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was almost better that you were in prison because you might be doing life right now.
Absolutely.
And it might have been worth it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to find the wisdom in it,
Yeah, well, as we're talking, we actually reported that the baby's older brother killed himself.
Whoa. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the baby's brother, Glenn Johnson, posted a video of himself inside of a car with a gun earlier in the day. During the video, Johnson was seen crying and claiming that he'd been wronged in the past. Around 4 p.m., he shot himself in the head.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
He had 3 daughters and a son. Man, it just goes to show you that, I don't know what his relationship is with the baby or what. I'm assuming with the level of success that the baby has, that he's probably helping out his immediate family.
Yeah, I would
financially, because he's like at the top of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
He's making tens of millions. throwing someone a few, 100,000 or whatever is not a big deal to him.
Right, right.
It just goes to show that no matter how well off you are financially, if you have serious issues, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
It-
doesn't,
it-
man. Wealth doesn't change real life, you know. I mean, it can
yeah,
you can afford some comforts and some luxuries, but you're gonna still have issues, man. You're gonna still have problems, if not more, than you had before.
you
Yeah.
definitely have more problems, but
Hmm.
the money does shield you from a lot
From a
of
lot of things, yeah, because you can
a lot of
actually,
things.
yeah, you can actually pay
Yeah,
for stuff. You know what I mean? Like you can pay for
right.
your health care and different things that you
Hmm.
need. You can bury your family without doing car washes and all this crazy stuff that
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
no.
people have to go through.
I think one of my proudest moments was, after my dad died, my mother called me and was like, "All right, well, the funeral is going to be like 25,000." I'm like, "All right, whatever, I got it."
Right.
It wasn't even like okay, well, how are we going to do this? Like,
Exactly.
okay, fine, cool.
That's
Like,
what I commend my brothers, man. My brother Drayster and my brother Big Boy. I commend us for coming together, and we took care of my mom too, bro. Same thing. We all came out of pocket and was able to put that thing together, which was dope, and not really affect our lives in an adverse way. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely,
yeah.
that's a good thing.